Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Note to Self. I am so excited to be sitting down chatting with you today. It's been a while since I put out an episode, and I want you to know that Note to Self is not something that I'm going to be closing down anytime soon. Podcasting truly has such a special place in my heart, and I want to thank my incredible clients who listen to Note to Self and who actually go back and re-listen to previous episodes, because that was always my intention around creating this podcast, was just relaying the different learnings and integrations that I have been moving through in my life over time, in hopes that it can inspire you or find you and meet you wherever you are at. So this is something that I will continue to publish and post on. I'm not sure if it's going to be consistent. It's just going to be whenever I feel like I've got some things to share. I'm back on YouTube these days as well, so if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel in a while, then please do. I've got some updates on deciding to pack up life in Austin and go fully nomadic for a year, or potentially longer, with my partner. We've got some incredible plans, and I'm keeping them a little bit mysterious or in secret, I suppose, because I think that's really fun, part of the grand reveal, as we're spending month to month in different places this year. Some places I've been to before, others I haven't, and I want us all to explore that journey together. So lots of exciting things happening. But today specifically, I want to talk to you all about how clutter can cost you your confidence. So this episode today is in connection with my present launch of SPAC Makers. This is an annual 30-day minimalism and manifestation challenge that I host, and it's a 6-module program, and there's also going to be a live Q&A coaching session with me in January. If this is something that you feel is calling to you, I would love to have you inside the program. There has been such incredible testimonials from my clients who were in it last year, which was actually the first year that I held this program. And it was just such a fun way to end 2020. Well, and at that point in time, it was 2023, but it's going to be such a fun and inspiring way to close out 2024 and really open ourselves up collectively to 2025. So in this program, we declutter physical items such as your closets, clothing, physical spaces, as well as digital decluttering, financial decluttering, and mental emotional decluttering. So anything or anyone that you might be holding on to that's creating emotional resistance inside of yourself, we will be addressing all of that. So if you're ready for a fresh, aligned beginning in 2025, then please join us. The link for SPAC Makers will be down below. So let's get into the question, is clutter costing you your confidence? And this is very fresh for me because moving out of Austin was such a big job, much bigger than I actually anticipated, my partner as well. So most of the things in the home were his, but you don't really realize how much stuff you have until you're packing it all up. And it was really fun for me because I love to organize and optimize spaces, but what I was very present to was how when you're moving, or if you're ever renovating or, getting settled into a place, sometimes there are piles of stuff everywhere while you're in the in-between, while you're in the process. And what I noticed was that physical clutter is mental clutter. Again, this lesson that I've known over time through the years, it was very integrated for me because while there were bits of projects and unfinished packing of boxes around our physical space, it felt very challenging to focus on things like work or getting productive about future and forward thinking, because it felt like the now or the present moment was really calling us to address what was right there in front of us. So for me, I really wanted to start talking about SPAC Makers earlier in December because I was so excited about this program. But it had to wait until the move was wrapped up in Austin because it just felt like, oh, my bandwidth is very much right here, right now. But I want to talk about that process of transforming chaos into order, Because if ever you've noticed that maybe your desk is messy, your room, your closet, whatever it is, and you get that surge of inspiration for whatever reason to optimize it, to declutter it, to organize it, you feel on top of the world. You feel like $1,000,000. And that is actually not just in the achievement of having an organized closet, let's say. It's the process of transforming chaos into order. It's your mind, body, spirit seeing something that doesn't look like it's benefiting you anymore. And in that process of transforming, of decluttering, minimizing, optimizing things, whatever that is, I'm using the example of a closet, but think about how good it feels to digitally declutter or financially declutter as well. You realize how much space you're creating for your own potential. It's like in that process, you see, wow, I'm capable of doing things. I'm capable of creating a better space for myself. I'm capable of creating a better world for myself. And that just continues to expand. So I use this reference sometimes in SPAC Makers or when I'm talking about the process of minimizing and decluttering. It's because having our shh together, you know what I mean by shh? Having our shh together makes us feel very confident. And when we are feeling a little bit insecure in ways, oftentimes, if we were to look at our physical spaces, our digital spaces, our financial spaces, if something isn't feeling optimized or organized, if there's anything there that's feeling heavy or a feeling like it's an energy suck in ways, if we address that, we feel confident again. So I ask you, are there places and spaces that are costing you your precious energy? Are they costing you your confidence and that ability to see and witness in yourself that you are capable and that your future holds tremendous potential? So again, if this is something that you can relate to, I invite you to join us inside SPAC Makers because it's so much fun when you're doing this as a group and when you have that accountability, because like I said, each week we're approaching a different area of life. And what better way to get that done than by holding yourself accountable to like 30 days, okay, yeah, I'm ready to do this. I am ready and willing to create the most fresh, abundant start for my new year up ahead. So inside this 5-week program, you will have 6 modules. So from the beginning of when you sign up, you will actually gain access to the introductory modules and the first week. And if there's any questions at all during this program, I'm always available. But yeah, that kind of concludes this episode of this big question that I have for you of, is clutter costing you your confidence? And if you haven't been feeling confident lately, if the holidays have felt a little bit busy or like they're taking up a lot of your bandwidth, just look around, take a moment and pause and just remind yourself that you are fully capable of achieving everything that you need to achieve by the holidays or by the new year. And just take note of the places and spaces that feel like they are costing you your energy and remind yourself that you are fully capable of transforming that. You are fully capable of transforming chaos into order. And if you'd like that structure, that accountability, I would love for you to join us. So have a beautiful day and I will be talking to you again soon. Thanks for tuning in to Note to Self.